go. Turn it up, start the show. NFR, feel the heat. Fast and fierce, never beat. Engines roar, can't stay off seat. Catch the thrill, it's so sweet. NFR, NFR. Drama high, stars afar. Round the track like a shooting star. Feel the rush, NFR. Lap by lap, watch them spin. Victory's close, who will win? In our heads, the engine's din. NFR, let's begin. NFR, lights are green. Zooming fast, slick machine. Every twist, every scene. Catch the action on your screen. NFR, NFR, yeah. Drama high, stars afar. Round the track like a shooting star. Feel the rush, NFR. Lap by lap, watch them spin. Victory's close, who will win? In our heads, the engine's din. NFR, let's begin.
In the quiet lanes of Silverstone town, folks are whispering about a boy falling down. Got a seat from his daddy, money's the king. Driving that Williams ain't like riding free. Tires spin, engines roar, but the podium's far. His wheels hit the gravel, now there's damage to the car. Got the world at his feet, yet he fumbles the lead. His dreams race away, but he's not in the speed. Daddy's money, daddy's ride, crashing dreams, nowhere to hide. Bought him a name that can't buy a skill. Lance keeps trying, but the track's all uphill. Now he's got his own team with a famous name. Aston Martin's the brand, but it's still the same shame. Every corner, every turn, the crashes unfold. Dreams wrapped in carbon fiber, truth left untold. Paddock folks shake their heads with a sigh as the green car spins and the hopes run dry. No matter the funds, it's a harsh game of pain. $1 million toys can't shelter the rain. Daddy's money, daddy's ride, crashing dreams, nowhere to hide. Bought him a name but can't buy a skill. Lance keeps trying, but the track's all uphill. Daddy's money, daddy's ride, crashing dreams, nowhere to hide. Bought him a name but can't buy a skill. Lance keeps trying, but the track's all uphill. Lance keeps trying, but the track's all uphill.
Tuesday night, 8 p.m. We go SAFRL the show. Engines roar, lights will glow. Feel the rush, feel the flow. Every lap, a twist, a turn. Speeding fast, rubber burn. Crowds cheer, hearts churn. Victory, what we earn. SAFRL, we ride. Highs and lows, side by side. Drama here can't hide. Victory, what we earn. SAFRL, we ride. Highs and lows, side by side. Drama here can't hide. Racing fast in full stride. Crashes, spins on the track. Up and down, who's coming back? Champions rise, no slack. Push to the front, never back. Pit stops, precision, gold. Strategy, daring, bold. Who will lead, not foretold. Speed and skill, tales unfold. SAFRL, we ride. Highs and lows, side by side. Drama here can't hide. Racing fast in full stride.
Just one more thing before I go, before I let you take the throne. You go right and I stay left. And if you ever get too close, you'll know my name before I go. They love me, then they love you now. But don't forget there's one more round. Oh, the pain, I know it will, but I wear it like a crown. I am a fighter. Before this fight is over, you'll all know my name before You know my name before I go. 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 Before I go. Before I go. Under neon lights and engine screams, she's the guardian of our speed-filled dreams. With skull in flight and alien on the chase, she's the calm in the storm, our guiding grace. Andre by her side, loyal and strong, their love's been racing all along. But it's the brotherhood she holds so near, with every lap she makes it clear. Oh, Death Queen, heart of the grid, with every cheer she lifts the lid on fears, on doubt she tears through night. Her voice, our fuel, our fearless light. From cockpit to coach she stands supreme, a true believer in the brotherhood dream. Oh, Death Queen, in shadows and gleam, you are the queen of our sim racing team. Trophies shine, but not like her pride, watching Skull and Andre glide. She's there in silence, she's there in roar, in every circuit, every lore. From midnight spins to dawn's first light, she's always there holding us tight. No crash too deep, no curve too wide, with her in spirit, we rise, we ride. Oh, Death Queen, heart of the grid, with every cheer she lifts the lid on fears, on doubt she tears through night. Her voice, our fuel, our fearless light. From cockpit to coach she stands supreme, a true believer in the brotherhood dream. Oh, Death Queen, in shadows and gleam, you are the queen of our sim racing team. Just a fan, she's a legacy born, through every F1 storm we wore. Holding the line, fierce and unseen, forever our monarch, our Death Queen. Whoa, Death Queen, heart of the grid, with every cheer she lifts the lid on fears, on doubt she tears through night. Her voice, our fuel, our fearless light. From cockpit to coach she stands supreme, a true believer in the brotherhood dream. Oh, Death Queen, in shadows and gleam, you are the queen of our sim racing team. Yeah, oh, Death Queen, you are the queen of our sim racing team. There is a star that lights the road. Will it take me to the end? Well, I don't know. But for one last time, I'll take this ride and just drive. To the edge where
it to the edge where I have died 1,000 times, and maybe I could be the one to ride into the setting sun tonight. Just there is a star that lights the road. Will it take me to the end? Well, I don't know. I wanna be the only one to make it to the light. I'll take it to the edge where I have died 1,000 times, and maybe I could be the one to ride into the setting sun tonight. Just Max the Maverick. He rolls to the grid, eye sharp as a blade. A storm in the cockpit, never afraid. Teammates tremble, they can't keep pace. Max takes the wheel, owns every race. From car to crown, he carved his way. A predator born to slay the day. The records fall, the doubters fade. A legend's forged, the price is paid. Max Verstappen, king of the fight. Burning the track in the dead of night. Outruns the pack, leaves them behind. Fastest heart with a mastermind. Not the quickest car, but he still shines. Bends the rules, rewrites the lines. Max Verstappen, hear the roar. The champ who always begs for more. Our bond, they tried their best, but Max just laughs, aces the test. He dances through corners, a devil's art. Tears up the field, rips it apart. Red Bull's wings, they used to soar. Now it's Max who evens the score. The car's not primed, the rivals grin, but he still finds a way to win. Max Verstappen, king of the fight. Burning the track in the dead of night. Outruns the pack, leaves them behind. Fastest heart with a mastermind. Not the quickest car, but he still shines. Bends the rules, rewrites the lines. Max Verstappen, hear the roar. The champ who always begs for more. Monaco Street.
Are you crazy?
Turn on the screen, it's NFR. Feel the rush like a shooting star. The engines roar, the tires scream. Fast as lightning, it's a dream. Speed and drama, every turn on NFR. The rubber burns. Feel the thrill of every bend, where the champions transcend. Feel the power at NFR. Burning tracks, driving far, where the races never end. NFR, only friend. Fernando calls the play on NFR. Every race day, commentary sharp and loud, hyping up the roaring crowd. Feel the power at NFR. Burning tracks, driving far, where the races never end. NFR, only friend. Not Fernando calls the play on NFR at race day. Commentary sharp and loud, hyping up the roaring crowd. Feel the power at NFR. Burning tracks, driving far, where the races never end. NFR, only friend. Deaf Queen, the top supporter scene. In the crowd where speed is keen. NFR, the place to be. Join the race, watch and see.
Well, gather round, folks, let me spin you a tale about a race car driver, George Russell by name. He's quick on the track, but don't get too excited, cause when it comes to greatness, well, he's not quite knighted. He's good, but not that great. Oh George, he's got the speed, but not the fate. Oh George, he looks like Woody from Toy Story, that's no lie. And when the race goes wrong, oh how that boy can cry. He's got the helmet, he's got the car, but when it comes to win, he's not quite up to par. He's got the look like Woody with a cowboy hat, but when he's in the pit, you'll see him shed a tear stack. Now don't get me wrong, he's got some skill, but when you're talking about the best, he's not in that mill. He'll race you hard, give you quite the fright, but in the end, he's more known for his tears at night. He's good, but not that great. Oh George, he's got the speed, but not the fate. Oh George, he looks like Woody from Toy Story, that's no lie. And when the race goes wrong, oh how that boy can cry. So here's to George, with his heart on his sleeve. In the world of Formula One, he's got a lot to achieve. He might not be the champ, but he sure is fun. So let's give a cheer for George, our Woody on the run. He's good, but not that great. Oh George, he's got the speed, but not the fate. Oh George, he looks like Woody from Toy Story, that's no lie.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to NFR. Welcome back to SAFRL. Of course, season 14, round 3. And you guys got to vote for the venue for tonight. I think I already know what the venue is, but let's just officially close the poll. There we go, there's the results. Similar, 49% Monaco. Popular but not popular enough, just 35%. And then not too many of you interested in Great Britain or Spain. So Imola it is. We'll be back in 5 minutes from now with the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. You want a fun fact about this circuit? The only circuit on the F1 calendar that had 3 different names and none of them involved the country which it was in. That's right, been known as the European Grand Prix, San Marino Grand Prix, the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, but at no point in history has it ever been the Italian Grand Prix. Poor Imola.
It's the thrill that never dies. Pit stops quick, a race of fate. Champions born at heaven's gates. Trackside hearts beat wild and free. Victory for all to see. Rivalries burn tire lights. Red and green in the night. Final lap on the moon's gaze. Ending in a roaring blaze. Crowd rolls like crashing tide. In SAFRL we take pride. From start to end hero fights. Everlasting speed delight. In the league of SAFRL we rise, fuel and fire in our eyes. From the lows to the highest highs, it's the thrill that never dies. In the league of SAFRL we rise, fuel and fire in our eyes. From the lows to the highest highs, it's the thrill that never dies. In the league of SAFRL we rise, fuel and fire in our eyes. From the lows to the highest highs, it's the thrill that never dies. The thrill that never dies. Pit stops quick, a race of fate. Champions born at heaven's gate. Trackside hearts beat wild and free. A victory for all to see. Rivalries burn tire might. Red and green in the night. Final lap on the moon's gaze. Ending in a roaring blaze. Crowd roars like crashing tide. In SAFRL we take pride. From start to end heroes fight. Everlasting speed delight. Delight.
Well, gather round, folks, let me tell you a tale about a driver named Skull, racing fast without fail. He started down low in the back of the pack, but each season he climbed, never looking on back. He got quicker each year, like a rocket on wheels. His lap times were blazing, giving rivals the chills. From midfield to front, he was chasing the crown. A podium contender, making town shout a sound. He was winning some races, nearly topping the charts. Skull's name in the lights, stealing Formula One hearts. With speed like a demon, he was setting the pace. A champ in the making, dominating the race. But hold on now, partner, here's where things go astray. Skull's racing start wild, then they crash in a fray. He's got Max Verstappen speed, burning up the track. But George Russell's tears when his car don't come back. He's spinning in
corner, smashing walls with a bang. Disqualified for cutting, hear the steward's harsh clang. Retiring in the pits, or he's wrecking with flares. Skulls short fused like strolls, yelling loud in despair. His internet's dropping or the game kicks him out. 1 minute he's leading, then he's down with a pout. He's fast as a bullet, but his luck's in the ditch. Crashing into rubbles, leaving fans in a stitch. He's got speed like Max and them tears like our George. A temper like Lance when his race plans diverge. Skulls hearts in the fight, but his car's in the wall. Yet we know he'll keep pushing, never quitting at all. So here's to old school, with his fire and his fight. He's down but not out, he'll be back in the light. With his speed and his grit, he'll be winning someday. Skull's gonna rise, it'll blaze all the way. He'll blaze all the way.
NFR, it's time to go. Feel the speed, let it flow. Racing hearts, watch them glow. Turn it up, start the show. NFR, feel the heat. Fast and fierce, never beat. Engines roar, can't stay off seat. Catch the thrill, it's so sweet. NFR, NFR. Drama high, stars afar. Round the track like a shooting star. Feel the rush, NFR. Lap by lap, watch them spin. Go, victory's close. Who will win? In our heads, the engine's din. NFR, let's begin. NFR, lights are green. Zooming fast, sick machine. Every twist, every scene. Catch the action on your screen. NFR, NFR, yeah. Drama high, stars afar. Round the track like a shooting star. Feel the rush, NFR. Lap by lap, watch them spin. Go, victory's close. Who will win? In our heads, the engine's din. NFR, let's begin.
In the quiet lanes of Silverstone town, folks are whispering about a boy falling down. Got a seat from his daddy, money's the king. Driving that Williams ain't like riding free. Tires spin, engines roar, but the podium's far. His wheels hit the gravel, now there's damage to the car. Got the world at his feet, yet he fumbles the lead. His dreams race away, but he's not in the speed. Daddy's money, daddy's ride, crashing dreams, nowhere to hide. Bought him a name that can't buy a skill. Lance keeps trying, but the track's all uphill. Now he's got his own team with a famous name. Aston Martin's the brand, but it's still the same shame. Every corner, every turn, the crashes unfold. Dreams wrapped in carbon fiber, truth left untold. Paddock folks shake their heads with a sigh. as the green car spins and the hopes run dry. No matter the funds, it's a harsh game of pain. $1 million toys can't shelter the rain. Daddy's money, daddy's right, crashing dreams nowhere to hide. Bought him a name but can't buy a skill. Lance keeps trying, but the track's all uphill. Daddy's money, daddy's right, crashing dreams nowhere to hide. Bought him a name but can't buy a skill. Lance keeps trying, but the track's all uphill. Lance keeps trying, but the track's all uphill.
Tuesday night, 8 p.m. We go SAFRL the show. Engines roar, lights will glow. Feel the rush, feel the flow. Every lap, a twist, a turn. Speeding fast, rubber burn. Crowds cheer, hearts churn. Victory, what we yearn. SAFRL, we ride. Highs and lows side by side. Drama here can't hide. Victory, what we earn. SAFRL, we ride. Highs and lows side by side. Drama here can't hide. Racing fast in full stride.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. Welcome back to NFR. Welcome back to SAFRL. 8:10, and we're getting ready for round 3. Of course, slightly different. If you're a fan of NFR, if you've been around for a while, you would have seen these before. Of course, the viewers get to vote on the venue for tonight. And it came down to Monaco or Imola, but I think some of these drivers got some of their friends in to vote, because Monaco was leading at a stage, but that swiftly changed this afternoon. Who's going to be the top guy? Speaking about in tonight's race for the 2026 season. Talking about tonight's race, I can't pick favorites. I'm the commentator. I don't work for Sky Sports. I can't show bias. let me know in the comment section. Can you guys hear the cars? You know, if you can hear the cars, 'cause I can't hear the cars. I have no car sound on my side. Let me know in the comment section if you're having the same problem. Try and get it sorted out. If the problem's only on my side, well, I'll deal with the silence of the race. You guys can hear it. I cannot. Q1, 15.5 minutes remaining. Of course, at the start of the session, you get 18 minutes. It's a lot of time. Lots of times when you do get out for that first run, some of those minutes have passed. 15 minutes on the board, no lap times on the board. That first run wrong, you invalidate that second run. All of a sudden, that 18 minutes, you wish you had so much more. This is the Ferrari of Scar 743. Of course, Charles Leclerc's Ferrari stopping on circuit. I believe that was Ferrari's test track in Mugello on its first lap. Then Ferrari said it wasn't a breakdown, he was attempting a practice start. Miguel goes over the line, sets the fastest time of the evening, 13.7, also the first time. So it is a benchmark, but we don't know where everybody else is. Second time is Skulker 1:15.4. Quite the margin between the two times. What does the rest of the field have? Bring up some of the stats on your screen so you can have a better idea of what's going on. Everybody's on the soft tyre, no surprises there. 13.7, the time to beat. You're looking at Midas, one of the two Haas drivers. That's right, there is two Haas drivers. I was just checking the list. The other one is sitting in the pits. That's Osman. Also in the comment section. Very nicely done. Midas goes up into P2 to 1:14.3. I don't know if you saw that, but as he went over the line, he only had 3% of energy left. And that is how you perfectly manage your energy around the circuit. So many drivers will use too much of it early on, have nothing at the end. I know one or two, including myself, who gets to use it all. Levy now up into P3, the times starting to come through, the leaderboard starting to take form. Just the 13 drivers, at 20 here last week. And at Virus, he comes back into the pits. I'm not sure what happened there. Virus comes back into the pits. He did not set a lap time. Midas back into the pits. Levy back into the pits. Everybody returning to the pits after their first run. This is Andre. His first run came up to a 1:16.1, but don't be surprised if you see him go around and not into the pits. There we go. I've been doing this for a while. Let me see if I can try and send an invite. You're on my friends list. Just gonna mute everybody. Let's see if we can get an invite out to Piog. Don't see you on my list. Don't see you there on the list. Back to qualifying. Why did they lap 3? Okay, 3. Q1, 10.5 minutes remaining in the session. Girls got the fastest time so far. 13.7. The next best time is a 14.3. That's 0.6 of a second away. Then another 0.6 of a second to get to P3. That's Levy. So the field spread out by more than we're used to seeing. Skulk 15.4. Osman 15.7. Andre 16.1. Big gaps between the drivers. No gap there between Skull and Captain Slow. 16.5, 16.5. Lots to play for in this qualifying session. I think a lot of these drivers not going to be too thrilled with that first run. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of lap time coming down. Just a reminder to all drivers, just make sure that you have added me as a friend, so in the case that you fall out of the lobby or you arrive at the race late, I can help you out with that invite. Remember, tonight's a mystery round, which means the guys didn't really know where they were driving tonight. And get all that extra practice in. Wonder how many of them were practicing Monaco. I assure you, if Monaco had been the track tonight, nobody would have practiced. They would have just closed their eyes and wished for the best. Miguel, quickest so far, 13.7 on an out lap. Second quickest, Midas, also on an out lap. Levy, third quickest. He's on a quick lap and he's lit up the track in purple. Was that sector 2? Yes, it was. He lit up sector 2 in purple, so keep your eyes on the Aston Martin. 2 cars ahead of him in the timesheet are both on out lap, so he's the man to watch. Coming up behind a car. Not affecting too much. I think it's going to give him a bit of DRS. 14.6. Is quicker, taking 0.3 of a second off his previous best. Need a little more than that if he wants to get himself up onto the front row. This is Midas. He's just lit up sector 1 in purple. Be quite the lap time if he was able to find 0.6 of a second. Then again, what does the Mercedes driver have up his sleeve? How much time does he have left? Is a 13.7 pretty much his best? Or is he showboating? Are we going to see something more at the end? Midas goes quicker, 14.1. Levy went from a 14.9 to 14.6, so he found 0.3, and then Midas goes to 14.1. Found 0.2. Not quite enough. Where is Miguel? 13.7, still his best time. His first run. There was no improvement. Was there an improvement? Your eyes on the Mercedes. Star 743. Why is it sending new messages? Well, 13.7. Just so far. The margin has fallen. Midas on quicker, 14.1. The margin now just 0.4 of a second. It's something you feel you can reach. How much more does the Haas driver have? Has he been hiding any pace? Ready to go around again. Let's see what this lap time is. The best of the 13.7. Rotating around the circuit. Nice soft set of tyres. Getting ready for that final run. He's done 2 laps on this set of softs, so I don't know if he's expecting to go any quicker. Everyone in the pits, very quiet racetrack. We just got Osman, Top Gun, and Scar. It's the one Ferrari in the field. Lots of drivers now in the pit preparing for their final run. Miguel running slightly out of sync. Still out on track. 2-lap old soft tyres. Caution would disappear from our screens. I can tell you how much time is left. 4.5 minutes remaining. He will be able to get to the pits. Put on a fresh set of tyres. Have one more go. Osman, the drivers on quick laps. 15-0. Himself up into P4. So far, strong result in qualifying for the Haas outfit. Gal has retired. He was in the lobby or not. Wasn't able to send him an invite, but he then got an invite. We'll have to wait and see if he's there at the start of the race. Sometimes guys do have trouble joining qualifying, and they suddenly appear on the grid. Gal is also retired from the session. He's not looking to improve on that. Doesn't think he needs to. Does Midas have 4/10 of a second? We'll find out. 3 minutes to go. This is Levy. Frustrating, I can't hear the cars. 14.6. Midas still in the pit. That's the second quickest driver in the session. He's got to get out there. 2.5 minutes remaining in the session. Doesn't want to leave it too late. Anything can happen when you leave it too late. Run into traffic. Get invalidated. Throw it all away. Levy goes purple now in sector 2. Keep your eyes on the Aston Martin. He did that last time round. He lit up the track in sector 2 on his last lap. Was he able to sew the rest of the lap together a little bit better this time? Now, that will not be the case. Comes into the pits. All for today on qualifying. Does he? I can tell you these mechanics, they don't do anything quick, so they're not going to be able to get him back out, surely. Midas on an out lap. Levy has retired from the session, so he's going to be able to get out there again. Miguel has retired from the session. 13.7, that's the best. Can't improve on it. So it's all down to Midas. 14.1. He's the driver in the top 3 there that can still improve in his hand. The other 2, they're in spectator mode, just like me and like you. Both fast drivers on out laps. This is Midas. This is Osman. Hopefully in very different parts of the racetrack. Last thing you want to do is ever run into your teammate or mess up your teammate's lap. just going to run into a bit of traffic there. And as I say, it spins around. Osman spins around. I was wondering, that's rain. That's rain. How did we not spot that? There are raindrops. And that's why everybody going a little sideways. These tires no longer work. I think it's fair to say that that order you see on the left-hand side will be your order for the start of the race. Tiago, if you are still there, Death Queen saying they did send an invite, but you're showing offline. So, check that out. Andre retiring from the session. Everybody else has crossed the checkered flag. So, that is qualifying. Miguel goes P1, Midas P2. It's them and another M. What happened last week? Last week, didn't we have 3 S's in a row? I can't even remember, but I was quite confused at the stage. It was Smurf, Skull, and Spike. Something like that. Now we just have to wait for the time to tick down. Wouldn't it be lovely if that rain was still there at the start of the race? There are your results. Miguel takes pole position, 13.7. Midas second best. Best he could do was 3/10 away. Then Levy P3, Osman P4, Skulk P5, Smurf P6. Then you got Skull P7, Andre P8, Virus P9. Captain Slow makes up the top 10. Then you've got Reaper, Top Gun, and Scar. Of course, now I think you all know the drill. Not straight off into the race. First, we get a view of an empty pit lane. I said it would be lovely if we still saw the rain at the start of the race. There is no rain at the start of the race, but there are clouds. So I'll say at this point, there's a 50-50% chance we get rain, because those clouds could either clear up into pouring blue skies, or they could start leaking again. Of course, it is round 3. Can bring up the calendar real quick. That's round 3, where it says sub voting. That's similar. Next week, round 4, we head off to Jeddah. Very, very quick street circuit, that one. In the Drivers' Championship, Miguel leads the way on 44 points. Hey, that's Lewis Hamilton's number. Then Midas in P2, 33. Well, that used to be Max's number. And Big T in 25 points. That's your top 3. As far as Constructors' Championship goes, no one running away with it just yet. Aston Martin, 41 points. Racing Bulls, 40 points. Just the 1 point in it. Wonder how Red Bull would feel if that Constructors' Championship was real. RB P2, Red Bull P7. Well, if you go back to Red Bull Racing's origins, you will find a season where Toro Rosso beat Red Bull in the Constructors' Championship. I think it would make very interesting viewing if they were still allowed to do what they did that season. That's why Toro Rosso beat Red Bull. Essentially, they were the exact same car. The only difference was the engine. ready for the formation lap. Final opportunity for the drivers to get around the circuit, have a feel what the car feels like with a full tank. It's really all about the preparation of the tires and the brakes for turn 1. Keep on saying it. Most crucial part of any race, where it can all end very abruptly. Not sure if we've only got 13 drivers because the rest were scared of the mere possibility of Monaco. Hopefully we'll have a bigger field back next week for Jeddah. I can tell you the numbers will definitely go up as the F1 season gets closer. That's how it works. When it starts becoming relevant again, people become interested. Coming now to the end of the formation lap. Don't pay too much attention to those possible strategies because they are usually very, very off. As far as tyre selection goes, I don't think anyone's expecting any early rain. Thought we might see a few drivers on the soft tyre, and that might suggest some of them see early rain in the session, meaning they could get rid of those tyres early on. But nobody's gone for that strategy. Nobody's gone for the soft tyre. Majority of the field on the medium. You've got the driver in P2 on a set of hard tyres. He's going out of sync with everybody else. And then 2 drivers at the rear of the field, Reaper and Scar, will go on the hard tyre. Feeling they need to do something a little different if they're going to get to the front. Hoping the game is going to bless us with a better view than that. There we go. Thank you. Now we wait for the red lights. Are they going to glitch? No, they don't. 3, 4, 5. And off we go. Haas versus Mercedes versus Aston Martin. And there's a second Haas involved. That's a great start by the Mercedes. Levy up into P2. Midas not with the start he would have wanted. And now he's taking a position back, has he? Got the nose in front. Come out in front. I think Levy's actually got it. No, he hasn't. There's a tap between the drivers. And Levy being bullied by the 2 Haas drivers. Osman behind. Midas in front. Things just starting to settle down. Skull. Followed by his teammate. 2 Williams drivers, 5 and 6. Then you've got Smurf 7. The rear of the field, we've got a McLaren, and that's why it's at the rear of the field. He joined that McLaren at a very, very bad time. Iris at the rear of the field, I'm sure he's got damage on that car. We can't, apparently. Miguel leads the way. Lap 2 of 52, a long way to go. Of course, 100% distance on this race is a 63 lap race. Not quite as long as our more modern circuits. Our more modern circuits tend to come out at 5.5 Ks and above. The longest circuit we have, well, Belgium. Let me know in the comment section if F1 could only keep one Italian circuit on the calendar, which one would you want to remain on the calendar? Imola, this one here, or Monza? pick. Two very classic race circuits, two very quick race circuits. For me, the Monza. Another quickest lap, another purple. Midas 1.8 seconds behind the leader, but remember, this point in the race, Miguel has the advantage. He's got the medium tire, gonna have more grip at the start of the race, gonna be able to pull away. If Midas is able to keep him within reach, those mediums will eventually go off and the race should come to the hard runner. Doing a good job of keeping Levy away. He doesn't need to worry too much about the Aston Martin. He can concentrate on that Mercedes up the road from him, 2.3 seconds. It's been saying Monaco. No, not Monaco. Monza. Did I say Monaco? Monza. The Temple of Speed. You either keep Imola or Monza. Not Monaco. I know a lot of people don't like that circuit, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't see a scenario where Monaco's ever going to fall off the calendar. I don't know how many fans would really care if it did. The two Haas having a fantastic start to the race. Had a qualifying session. They went second and fourth. Now they're second and third. Midas didn't look like he had a great start to the race, but he's made a great recovery. Now he's just 2.2 seconds down the road from the leader. Keeping him within view on an inferior tyre at this stage of the race. Talking about the hard tyres on the Haas and you're seeing medium tyres on the Haas, that's because I'm on the wrong Haas. That's Osman, that's Midas. 2.1 seconds. Is reeling in the leader. Little bit by little bit, 10th by 10th. Something. I didn't want to comment on it, so came on first. Starting to see a few blue patches. Those blue patches were not around at the start of the race. Saying she'd keep Imola. There's a lot of history at this circuit. Probably the most devastating weekend in F1 history. Two drivers lost their lives, one in qualifying, one in the race. A situation where, if procedure and Italian law had been followed correctly, the race on Sunday would have never taken place. Welcome to Spikes in the comment section. Good to have you here. Lap 6 of 32. You're a little late, but you haven't missed too much. Bell leads the way. It's just 1.2 seconds now. Not so long ago, 2.2 seconds. He's been bringing it down lap by lap, sector by sector. Does that Mercedes have any sort of damage? Is he just trying to extend the life of these mediums to go a little bit further as he's racing against a hard runner? Midas, P2. Osman not able to stay with his teammate. 7.9 seconds down the road from his teammate, and he's starting to get a bit of a queue. Feel the pressure when you look on the track map. You can't even see how many dots there are behind you because they're all so close together. You know that one mistake is going to be one position lost. Turn into 3, 4, 5, however many cars you find behind you, and if you make a really bad mistake, well, that could be a domino effect, and a very big portion of the drivers in this race will be out or very unimpressed. One second now, the gap getting closer, it's getting closer. Now 9 tenths, 8 tenths. Why is that crucial? DRS. We haven't spoken about DRS yet in this race, but now within 1 second. No, I didn't say Imola won. I just said that Death Queen typed in Imola. So how did Imola win? Well, the options were Great Britain, Barcelona, Monte Carlo, and Imola. Nobody was particularly interested in going to Great Britain. I think that was 9%. Spain was 7%. And then Imola landed up beating Monaco by 12 or 13%. But it was leading at one point of the afternoon. Well, leads 1 second, but it's just crucial that he gets over that second mark just before the DRS activation point. That's why you don't see DRS from that horse. He's within a second now, but he wasn't within a second when it was most important. Of course, I'm speaking about DRS, but that's something I'm going to have to work out of my commentary pretty soon. DRS will no longer be a thing as we know it in F126 whenever that does release. It's going to be in the form of a DLC. Short again. I'm not going to say it. Definitely not. There's plenty blue sky. I'm just seeing flashes on the screen, and every time I see a flash on the screen I think, is it coming? No, it's not. There's a lot of blue sky. Cloud. Definitely going away from the circuit rather towards it. Looking for a wet race, especially here in Imola. Things can get pretty technical. This is a track that, I don't know, I don't really record these things, but out of memory, off the top of my head, I would say this track on NFR has produced the most penalties of any circuit. I've seen, say, at least 3 races here where the entire field got penalties, with the exception of 1 or 2 drivers. I was hoping they'd vote for Monaco. Either rain in Imola or Monaco. Or even better, rain in Monaco. See, I get to say things like this because I'm just commentating. I was driving and somebody told me, you want to spend an hour and a half of your night driving in the rain in Monaco? I'll tell you my answer, but try not to curse on the channel. You never know when Mom might be watching. Here we go, look at this, look at this, look at this. The horse goes up into the lead, the Mercedes fights back, they're side by side briefly. As things stand, Midas has done just enough. I wonder, that qualifying pace has not translated into race pace, and Midas has got something more in race pace. I wondered if there was any damage to that Mercedes, but it doesn't appear to be the case. This is a race on equal terms. Oh yes, I'd love to commentate. If I could pick an F1 race to commentate on in history, if I could have been in the comms box that day. Look up Monte Carlo 1996. Really stupid Grand Prix, but probably still one of my favorites. Disaster class. Spoiler, the pole sitter crashed on the formation lap. The lead now, Midas, ahead of Miguel, second, so still well within DRS. That Mercedes will be able to come back. Going past a ghost car. Who's that? Let's say McLaren. Might be the McLaren of Virus. Caution in sector 2. You know what we haven't seen on this channel in a while? I don't think we've seen one this season. We've seen a safety car this season. I don't think we've seen a safety car this season. Look at the gap between the top two and the rest of the field. Ridiculous, these two M's in a league of their own. Midas just half a second up the road from Miguel, and then 20 seconds down to the next driver, and it's Reaper in the RB, then Smurf in the Red Bull. He's just got past a Williams. That Williams is not going to be too happy. Miguel exiting what I think was the penultimate corner. Where are we? Not sure. It's the wrong way. Go. Exiting the penultimate corner. He's entering into the pits. He's either going to go and get the car fixed, or he's going to do something else. Don't do the something else. Midas leading the way. So every time he sees the caution, he thinks, no, not a safety car. What a job these two have done. A huge lead at the start of the race. But at this point, really messed things up. I said he was either going to get the car fixed or he was going to do the other thing, and I hope he doesn't do the other thing, but he did do the other thing. I need to make a GIF. And every time Skull does that, they're going to put the GIF up on the screen. Girl now into the pit. Of course, he started on the medium tyre. He was always going to be the first of the two drivers to pit at the front. Might have been the hard. Really know how that's going to work out for him. I think he's able to clear up the field, open up 6-7 second gap before the first round of pit stop. That didn't happen. He reeled him back in, overtook him on the hard tyre before that first round of pit stop came. So the hard driver in a very, very strong position at this stage. Now the driver in P2. This is Reaper. He's 23 seconds behind the leader. He is yet to pit. The only driver besides the leader that is yet to pit. Midas, 23 seconds ahead of the next car. This is Miguel. He has made a pit stop. He's on a fresh set of hard tyres. This 22-second lead. Come into the pits right now. Would hold on to the lead. I think it takes about 20 seconds to go into the pits, stop and get out of the pits. Remember, he's going to be on aging hard tyres. Miguel's going to be behind him, 20 odd seconds behind him, but on brand new hard tyres. He's going to be closing that gap. Preferably you want to keep that gap above the 20-second mark before you make that pit stop. Once it drops below the 20-second mark, you're probably going to find yourself behind the Mercedes driver as you exit the pit lane. Of course, that's easier said than done. He can't simply pit now, or will he? No, he doesn't. Has to stay out. Has to use up more time, more laps on those hard tyres. He comes in for mediums now. Those mediums simply won't last till the end of the race, and if they do, they're going to be hanging on by a thread, and they're not going to be of much use to him. Gap, I said, needs to stay above 20 seconds. It's 20.3, getting very, very close, and that's why purple lap 16.7, fastest lap of the race. For the Mercedes driver. Sounds like a PS2 F1 game. The Mercedes driver. Because the commentators didn't have all the names. Minus 19.2 seconds. That means when he does pit, he's going to have to retake the lead on the circuit. I don't think this gap is going to be big enough. Miguel just roaring in the lap times on those fresh tyres. No tyre management here, no saving of the hard tyres. He's throwing absolutely everything at it because he knows, bring that gap down, you're going to be leading the race. When that Haas inevitably pits, goes around once more, still no pit stop from the Haas driver. Lap 16, we're at the halfway distance. Between first and second, just 14 seconds now. Mercedes exploding in the second half of the race. That is not something Mercedes want to hear in the 2026 season. Mercedes exploding in the second half of the race, because well, I think there's going to be 8 cars with Mercedes engines. Let me know in the comment section, who are you supporting this season? Who do you think? What's a better question? Of course, brand new cars, brand new aero, brand new engines. Some teams, they're going to get it spot on. Other teams, they're going to get it horribly wrong. So let me know in the comment section, who do you think is going to be the fastest team in 2026, at least initially in that first round? And who do you think's going to be the slowest? Of course, don't pay too much attention to testing times and practice times. We're only going to know who's on top once we get to qualifying in Australia. 12 seconds now the gap, 3-second penalty for Captain Slow. I said it was a penalty heavy circuit, but so far the driver's doing quite all right. Just the 4 drivers in the penalties column. Don't know what those penalties are. They're all track infringements. 3 seconds for Skulk, 3 seconds for Scar, and then 6 seconds apiece for Levy and Captain Slow. (17 of 32). 10 seconds is the gap. Look at this. Look at this. When he came out of the pits, the gap was 23 seconds. He's been able to close it down 10 seconds. 13 seconds in the... How many laps was that? Ridiculous times at this stage of the race. course, Midas should have the advantage in the second half of the race. There we go, he comes into the pits. He's going to put on a set of medium tyres. It should give him superior grip. Here comes the man in P2 and soon to be the leader. And he's going to get some slipstream from that first half for good measure. Here we go, into the lead. Where is Midas? That speed limit's going to be annoying him now. Falling to the end of the pit lane, desperate to get going because he knows the leader's getting further and further up the road. He comes out just behind the McLaren. That is a lapped car, so he's not going to have too much trouble getting by. Miguel's still lighting up the circuit in purple. He's just gone purple in second one. He's already got the fastest lap of the race. I don't know for how much longer, because Midas has got pace and he's got fresh tyres. Further down the field, we've got Reaper in P3 doing a great job. I believe he said in the comment section he hasn't played the game in a long time. If I'm not mistaken, well, this is a pleasant return. Levy P4. Got that RB still very much in his sight, as does Skulk. Got a pretty close midfield here. Reaper, Levy, Skulk, Andre, all in a battle. This is the second Mercedes driver, Andre. Had just the 1 DNF, started with the 13, we're down to 12. You're not one of the 2 unlucky drivers not to finish in the points tonight. Of course, some big names not present here tonight, so it gives everybody an opportunity just to close up the championship a bit, pick up some points. The first 2 rounds have been quite fun according to plan. So confusing for a moment. That is the Williams of Skulk. The Gulf livery caught me off guard, and for a moment I went back in time and I was like, is that a McLaren? McLaren did have Gulf livery once. It was a beautiful livery. We never saw it again, and Gulf went off to Williams. Gave us this. It's not bad. It's not the Monaco Gulf livery on the McLaren. Levy. Midas does take the fastest lap, 16.6. That's the brand new medium tyres, but he's got a very big gap to close, 15.9 seconds. My worry is, even if he's able to close down that 15 seconds, what will it take out of those tyres, and what will be left at the end? For the leader, I think he's done the most difficult part of his job for the night. He needed to set all of his quickest laps as he came out of the pits. He did. There was a 23-second gap down to a 10-second gap by the time his opponent was able to come into the pits. He was comfortably in the lead. Now just needs to really bring the car home, keep it pointing in the right direction, don't break anything. If I was the team principal, I'd be saying that constantly. Don't break anything. Second time penalty for Scar. I think it's still just the 4 drivers in the penalties column. It's the same drivers, just accumulating penalties. The rest of the field seems to be behaving themselves for now. I have said that in the past, and then by the time we get to the end, everybody picks up penalties within 1 or 2 laps. 14.2 seconds, 14.1. You can see it visibly coming down. Surely it's not going to come down fast enough. And if it does, what will be left of those medium tires? Of course, all it takes is one mistake up the road, and that 15 seconds, 14 seconds, whatever it is, will disappear very, very quickly. That's asking someone to make a mistake who has no reason to make a mistake. It's got a 14-second gap. Say he needs to just bring it home. Like saying Andre can take a podium. Yes, he can. Look at that, he's in 4th place. 1.5 seconds adrift. 13 lap old hard tires. The driver he's chasing's got 12 lap old tires and a penalty. I'll be back in just a minute. You guys have no idea how hot this room is tonight. It is terrible. It's like a sauna. Good times. No aircon in the comms box. This is definitely not Sky Sports. If you haven't noticed, I'm not really a fan of the Sky Sports commentary team. You guys watch your F1 on DSTV? That's the Sky Sports feed. Or do you watch it through F1 TV? I watch it through F1 TV because I just prefer the commentators. They're still British. They're not Ted Kravitz. They're not David Croft. And I can't say anything mean about Damon Hill because he retweeted my tweet. I have to be nice to Damon Hill now. Spike's also saying F1 TV. Really enjoy F1 TV. Obviously that extensive archive that they have, you're able to go back in time to just about any race. Some of the early races in the early 90s where they don't have full pictures, they still have highlight factors for each race. Really do enjoy it. Of course, you're able to follow one by one, just like this. Riding with Midas, 13.4 seconds of drift from Miguel. Has closed the gap, but nearly not quick enough. Debbie still P3, Andre still P4, but that gap is going worryingly in the wrong direction. For the Mercedes driver, he'd like to be closing it, getting closer to DRS, but instead the gap getting, well, bigger. It was 1.5, it's now up to 2.1. Just a little mistake by the Mercedes. Of course, he's got one lap old harder tyres. That could come into play right at the end. And this is Skulk. Fresh set of hard tyres, just 3 laps on this set of tyres. And he can throw absolutely everything at them till the end of the race. Doesn't have to worry about tyre management or anything like that. Just 12 drivers remain. Let me just check. Are any of them ghosting? Not ghosting, left, right. So everyone's still in the race. And those two outside the top 10, well, they'll be hoping for the misfortunes up the road. They can point for the evening. So far, it's looking good for the championship leader. This will not be a good day for the RB team. Currently P2 in the championship by just 1 point. Might that may turn around. Let's have a look at the Constructors' Championship real quick. The Aston Martin leads the way, 41 points. The RB, 40 points, so just 1 point in it. Both of those teams not doing particularly well today. That means Mercedes could come very close in this Constructors' Championship. Closing things up again before we get to round 4. Not sure if you can see it on the game, but there's actually houses on the inside of this circuit. Those are residential houses, people live there. Imagine owning one of those houses. Free entry to any F1 Grand Prix. They can't keep you out. You literally live in the middle of the circuit. You sit in your backyard with your cooler box. Just enjoy. Brilliant. They literally cannot deny you access to the circuit because you've got to go through the circuit to get to your driveway. Minus 13.2 seconds, so the gap was coming down, but now it just seems to have stabilized. Maybe he's accepted second place. Clean till the end. Looking for a mistake up the road, hoping for a safety car that'll bring this field together. Mentioned safety car a few times this season, and still, commentator's curse has not come into effect. Is there a patch we don't know about? What's wrong with the safety car? Is it broken? Safety car is broken in the pits. The state of F1. Of course, we won't be seeing any more Aston Martin safety cars. Mercedes now will be the exclusive supplier of safety cars to Formula One. So enjoy the Aston Martin while you can. Still be on the game for a while. 13.6 seconds, so the gap actually starting to go back up. I wonder if those mediums didn't quite past their expiry. They're past their best. Every time I go silent, it's because I'm trying to look at the cricket score. So those are my two big sports, Formula One, the motorsport in general, and then cricket. Have any cricket fans in the comment section? Even though they've let me down at every World Cup ever, literally, we keep trying. Three-second penalty for Skulk, and interestingly enough, I mentioned it earlier, it was just the 4 drivers. It's still just the 4 drivers. So the same drivers having trouble with the circuit, picking up penalty after penalty, where the rest of the field relatively clean. But 6-second penalties for Skulk, Captain Slow, and Spar. And Levy not having any fun at the front. He's up to 12 seconds. Andre definitely in the clear for a podium. Just needs to bring it home. Driver behind him also has a handful of penalties. He's in a really good spot, no threat coming from behind. The driver ahead, well, there's not much he can do unless he can find 11 seconds in the next couple of laps. And if the outro to this live stream is shorter than usual, it's because I'm watching the cricket. Yes, the two ace drivers have come back together, Skulk and Smurf. The third one is out of the race. Skull not having a lot of fun. Throughout the season, the way he drives the car, ABS. Does take time to adapt, does take time to learn. Master driving, and then you one assist. Back to the drawing board. Needs to persist. How quick he can be. Comes to terms with that car. Back to the front of the field. Sooner than you know it. 30 of 32. 2 laps. It sounds like so much, but it goes by so quickly. This is why we don't see any 100% leagues, because these guys would be halfway roundabout now and making their first round of pit stops. Also raced in a league called TNB for probably about 5 years, and that was a 100% league. Races took a little longer. As for me, well, concentration, quite a stretch. Your lead at 16.3 seconds. It looks like that is now set in stone. You have to make a serious mistake. You'd have to leave the race circuit. Safety car is not going to save anyone now. You're not going to get the safety car now. It's 31 of 32. Any DNF would simply disappear off the side of the track and we'd get on with it. Imagine that had happened in 2021. Mercedes out front. We're looking at the Haas in P2. Falk leaves the session at a very bad time, but fortunately for him, Smurf is 8.3 seconds behind him. Also a 6-second penalty, I think, too. He does. He might lose at P5. Depends. Smurf is aware that Falk is not in the car. Push, close that gap. Get it within 6 seconds. He's there to steal that P5 away from Falk. Misfortune. Where is the leader? How far is he from the end? In the middle of sector 2. 19 seconds is the gap. Under those mediums. Mediums just way past their peak. Go now. 2 corners. Back on the main straight over the checkered flag. He's going to take the win of this race. He's done all the hard work. Did it in qualifying at the start of the race. Just could not get away from Midas. It looked pretty strange. Midas had all the race pace. in the first half of the race. But after the pit stops, things changed dramatically. Miguel found pace. Not quite sure where, but he closed an insane 23-second gap down to 10 seconds. By the time Midas was able to come into the pit, that had translated into a 15-second lead. And there wasn't much he could do about it. He brought it down to 12 seconds. Then the tires had enough. It went up, back up to 22. That's almost the same gap it was when he came out of the pits. Andre gives it a weave. Big celebrations. You don't want to lose it just there. Let's get over the line. Andre will take P3. Skulk will take P4. Will he hold on to P4? Quite sure. Happens here with these penalties. I'm not going to read anything out until the penalties have all had their effect. Smurf did steal that position. Going even further down to P7. Those penalties really hurt. He had a good race on track in the timesheet. Those penalties ruined it all. There's a brief look at the podium and a very enthusiastic Mercedes driver. Not sure how the FIA would feel about those celebrations. Race winner Miguel De Rocha. Then you've got Midas with the fastest lap. Driver of the day goes to Reaper. Most overtakes goes to Reaper. And the cleanest driver on the night, that goes to podium sitter Andre. The final results: Miguel from P1 on the grid takes the victory. Midas from P2 on the grid takes P2. Andre, what a race, from P8 on the grid finishes up in P3. And then you've got Skulk, Smurf, Reaper, Lebby, Osman, Top Gun, and Captain Slow making up the points. No points on the night for Virus and Scar in P11 and 12, and Skull was our only DNF on the night. And there we have it, folks. That is season 14, round 3. Had to think about that one for a second. Season 3? No, that's not right. So, hope you guys enjoyed the race. Hope you guys enjoyed the venue. I was hoping for Monaco. 36% of you were hoping for Monaco. We went to Imola instead. It was a good race. We got a bit of rain in qualifying. Took away that edge we usually get at the end of qualifying. But fantastic race all. And we'll be back next week with a much quicker track. We're going to Jeddah. Hope to see you all for round 4. Until next time. Cheers.
Spins on the track, up and down, who's coming back? Champions rise, no slack. Push to the front, never back. Pit stops, precision, gold. Strategy, daring, bold. Who will lead, not foretold?
Are you crazy?
Just one more thing before I go, before I let you take the throne. You go right and I stay left, and if you ever get too close, you'll know my name before I go. They love me, then they love you now, but don't forget there's one more round. Oh, the pain, I know it will.
You know my name before I